What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jacob, aka Pick Management, here with the Prince of Picks, aka Payam. Back after Christmas Day. We hope everybody had a good one with their families. We had an all right day betting, 6-8 on a stacked slate. That was Christmas Day. We hope to get back in winning ways today. We are currently like 58-29 over the last like 11 or 12 days. Still way up. So we can afford a couple of rough days, but still not the worst couple of days we've had. We still usually win a couple. So we are back with a 6-game slate for you guys for today. We're going to give you our best bets and some analysis, and then we'll get you guys out of here. Pretty soon we got some special guests coming up. Matt Severance was supposed to be here for Christmas, had some family stuff, couldn't do it. So he'll be coming on soon. We'll be having Chris Bassett, husband of Candace Dillard Bassett of Real Housewives, really well-known chef, celebrity chef, and contributor at Odds Jam. And we'll have a good friend of mine, Sean, from Jones In for Sports podcast. He'll be coming on. He actually just hooked me and my wife up with some really badass sweatshirts and stuff. So you guys will be seeing that. He'll be coming on here. But otherwise, Payam, how you doing, buddy? How was your holiday? And what do you have for the people?
Yeah, what's up? Doing good. Like you alluded to, we had a little bit of a rough stretch over the holiday weekend in terms of our gambling, but we're still profitable for the year. Still profitable for this show, and me personally, I'm profitable for the year. So, looking forward to ending this last week of the 2023 on a high note and continuing to be profitable like I have been all year and like we have been on this show. So, really excited to get into these picks tonight. I got a few picks for tonight. Again, it's a little bit lighter of a slate, but I like these picks that I got going here. So, without any further ado, I will go ahead and get straight into it. First up, we're going to go to Orlando, where the Magic are hosting the Philadelphia 76ers. For this one, I am writing Orlando Magic money line. That number has been fluctuating in terms of the odds. Currently, I got it at minus 130. I've seen it fluctuate between minus 130, minus 140. Either way, as we like to say on this show, and I promise to say it the right way, the juice is worth the squeeze.
That's a good one.
Shout out to Coach.
All right.
Shout out to Coach.
All right.
So, the Magic are a great team at home. 7-1 as a home favorite. They're 11-2 at home overall for this season. And the 76ers are 0-5 as a road dog this season. And then no Embiid tonight. It's going to be a tough matchup for Paul Reed against the Orlando front line. With Wendell Carter, Paolo Banchero, even Goga Betsade. I always mess up his last name. But in any case, too much size for Orlando. And just the fact that they're kind of a wagon at home right now, we'll definitely be riding Orlando money line on this game. And I'm also going to go Philly under 112.5 for the total game. The Magic are number 3 defense in the league at home. They are allowing just 110 points per game at home. And again, with no Embiid, Orlando being a stout defensive team at home, I think Philadelphia might find it hard to get points in this game. Maybe outside of Tyrese Maxey, but apart from him, I think they're going to struggle to get points consistently, especially on the road where they have struggled again, 0-5 as a road dog. So Philly under 112.5 and Orlando moneyline are my 2 plays for this game. What do you got, Jacob?
Yeah, I'm on both of those, and I'm actually on. I can get you Sixers under 113.5. So a little bit of a better number. But I'm all over that. I'm all over the Magic minus 130. I minus 135 at Bovada. That's where I play. I also like Magic team total over 114.5. And I like Tyrese Maxey. I'm going to go ahead and take his points under 30.5. I think it just got a little out of control. I get it. Embiid's out, and he has been putting on numbers, but the Magic at home, like you said, are playing great. They're 9-2 as a favorite. When the spread was 3.5 to -1 in favor of Orlando, they're 3-0, and they're 6-2 as a home favorite. So I mean, and they're 9-2 as a favorite overall. Sorry,
Right.
and 10-3, like you said, against the spread at home. So the Sixers on the road without Embiid, I think are going to be in trouble here tonight. So yeah, I'm moving on. What else do you have?
Yep, right with you on that. And then next up, finally for tonight, we're gonna go to Oklahoma City, where the Thunder are hosting the New York Knicks. For this game, I am writing Oklahoma City money line. I think the spread is around -2, -2.5. I've seen it up to -3. I don't want to deal with that. Just give me the money line. -130 is what I got it at. Again, I've seen that number fluctuate between maybe -150, -130. It's going back and forth. In any case, it's worth it. Thunder 10-2 at home as a home favorite. Thunder, one of the best teams in the league at home, just in general. But they're also 10-2 as a home favorite, whereas the Knicks are 4-7 as a road dog this season, straight up against the money line. Also, the Oklahoma City Thunder 6-1 straight up versus the Eastern Conference this season. Whereas the New York Knicks are just 4-5 versus the Western Conference this season. Again, the Thunder, Oklahoma City, tough place to play, tough environment, one of the best environments in the league. And this team's just rolling. I just really like the way the Thunder are playing. Chet Holmgren, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Lou Dort. Go down the list. This team's just full of young talent that's finally blossoming. And I just think at home they're just a totally different team than they are on the road. And the Knicks are in a tough spot here. So I'm writing Oklahoma City money line, and I will also be taking the game total over 238.5. I got that at -115. 69% of Thunder home games go over the total, whereas 60% of Knicks road games also go over the total. So both teams are putting up a lot of points as of late. I know the Knicks statistically are still a top defensive team, but lately they've been giving up a lot of points, a lot more than they usually have, and they've also been scoring a lot more than they typically do. So recent trends would suggest that both teams are scoring a lot, both teams are giving up a lot. Again, this game's in Oklahoma City, where tons of points are typically scored. So I will be going to game total over 238.5. That's gonna do it for me tonight. Jacob, what do you got?
That over 238.5 is definitely going to be juiced. It's -145.
Oh, it's gone
Um,
up a lot.
so
Okay, I
yeah,
got
so
it.
right now it's actually the total. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong total. My bad. Okay, OKC. Yeah, no. OKC is still at 240.5. So currently 248.5. So 238.5 is -135.
Okay,
Um,
that's fine.
so
We'll
not
take
too
it.
bad.
I will take it.
But yeah, it did go up. But
Okay.
yeah, I like OKC a lot here. They did play last night against Minnesota, beat Minnesota, number one team in the West. I mean, it's weird to say that still, but they are, and they've been dominant. And
Not only not only number one team, but number one defensive team. So if you're trying to play the
sure,
angle of the Knicks defensively, well, they just beat the number one
they
defense
put up
in the
129 on
league.
them
Put a
too.
129 on them. So
Right. So, and that was last night. So, and I get it's a back to back, but they're playing at home again, so not too concerned about it. And the Knicks only had a day off since playing the Bucks. They played the Bucks back to back, which is a tall order. And a lot to ask.
literally,
And yeah, right. And I mean they did beat the Bucks 129-122, but I mean the kind of effort that takes it could be a total letdown spot for them. So not an official pick for me, but I do like it, and I'll ride with you on the OKC money line. But for me, I have a couple of other plays. I am going to the Raptors versus Wizards. I'm going to take the Raptors -5. I know it's juiced. It's like -150. -160. You guys know me. I'm not scared. A little juice. I play my numbers. I have a system, and it pumps it out what it gives me. So right now we're a little late to the party, so it is what it is. But I do like first half Wizards +5. It's -140. They put up a lot of points in the first half. They put up more points than the Raptors average on average, almost 2 points more. I get that the Wizards did just play but it's not like the Raptors are the world's greatest team, and the Wizards are at home. Yeah, the Wizards played last night against Orlando and lost, but they scored 119, giving up 127. Toronto's had a few days off. They haven't played since the 23rd. So because of that, I do like Washington plus the points in the first half and Toronto for the game. Toronto's not going to be under so much pressure to win the first half, and I think Washington will keep it a little bit closer.
Yeah, if I could, just to allude to your point, for the Wizards plus 5 first half. Toronto, they may, they got a look ahead spot to Detroit on Saturday, which is likely to be for the record. So if anything, they may come out slow, kind of distracted, looking ahead. And then once they see like, okay, this Wizards team's here to play, then they'll probably turn it on and win the game, cover the spread with -5, I think, for the full game, but or whatever it's at. But in any case, yeah, I'm with you on the Wizards plus 5 just for that look ahead spot. They might be, slightly distracted.
Sure.
To begin with. It's not an official bet for me, but yeah, I do like it though.
Yeah, and I also like the game over 239. It's at -130. I think the over 242 at even money is a little much for me. It's at 240.5 for the game. So maybe we take it at -240, -115 instead. I think it'll get to that. I think we could see just like a total shootout in this game. With the Wizards coming off a tough loss last night, having to travel. I think Toronto, while they kind of suck, 1-4 their last 5, they've had a couple days off, and I think could just pound on this team. So that is going to be my my 3 plays for that game, and then my last game I'm covering for you guys is the Bucks versus the Nets. I'm all over the Bucks here. I get Giannis is questionable with a calf. The Nets just suck. You know what I mean? They won their last 2 games, but it was against Detroit, so I don't really count that as a win. Before that, they lost 5 in a row. And the Bucks,
they don't have any star power. That's the problem.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. And they're of course they're out without Simmons still. Lonnie Walker's out, and otherwise. This Milwaukee team is pretty healthy except for Giannis, but I think he goes, and I think they blow out this Nets team at home. The money line has gone up since in the last hour. It's gone up another 10 cents to -195. I had it at -180. So you know what? Let's take this. We'll take it. I'm going to take it down to -3 at -160 instead. That's as pretty low as I can get it. If you take it any lower, at -2 is 180. But I think that this could be a pretty dominant win. So I'm going to go ahead and take this 3. Just in case Giannis doesn't play. And that's why I'm not taking the 5 right now. So wait to see what the lineups are. And yeah, check it out. I also like the Bucks first half here, -150. They're pretty dominant in the first half. I like their team total over 122 and a half. And I like the game over 238. All of those are dependent on Giannis playing, so make sure to check the Twitter at Pick Management for lineup adjustments and whatnot as we get closer to the game. And then I'm just going to touch on one thing for everybody: this Dallas Cleveland game. No official picks here, but if what's his face, Luka does not go, this Cav line is going to drop. So you might want to get ahead of it. If you would take it at +4 right now, it's not a bad idea because I don't think he plays tonight.
Sorry, I'm not sure how updated you are with the injury report, but Mitchell is also listed as questionable. There's quite a few players actually who are questionable in this game on both sides.
So I think Mitchell goes, Luka doesn't, and that's why I would say if you are in favor of the Cavs and are leaning that way, you might want to take it now. Just because as soon as the news comes out that Luke is out, it's going to drop significantly. So that's the only other thing. Nothing really for me on this Suns Rockets game. Until the Suns start playing better, I don't know what to do with them.
You're finally getting on board, man. I've been trying to say it,
they've been burning me.
This team is broke. This team is broken. Suns games are stay away from me until further notice.
Yeah, Rockets great at home. 1-1 on back-to-backs at home. So a little nugget there for you guys. But yeah, make sure to follow us on our socials. Payam, let the people know where they can find you.
Yep. So you guys can follow me on X at PrinceofPix10 and also on TikTok at Lock It Up Sports, and that's going to be changing very soon. So stay tuned.
Oh, all right, cool. And again, our plays for tonight, Payam is on Magic money line, Philly team total under 113.5, OKC money line. I'm on the Magic.
Also, game total over 238.5.
Okay, over game
yep.
238. All right.
Yep.
I'm on Magic money line 2. I'm on Philly team total under 2. I'm on Orlando team total over 114.5 and Maxi under 30.5. I'm on Toronto -5 for the game. And I'm on Wizards first half +5. I'm also on the game total over. I'm also on Bucks money line. I'm sorry, now it's Bucks -3. Bucks first half. Bucks team total over 122.5 and game total over 238. That is all dependent on Giannis playing. So make sure to check out my socials before game time at Pick Management on TikTok and on Twitter. Pick Management Betting on YouTube. And yeah, make sure to follow the Sports Betting Insiders right here on YouTube. Big announcement coming up. I'll touch on this real quick. We are going to be giving away my exclusive limited edition Jordan Zion 2s if we can reach 1,000 subscribers by New Year's Day. We're going to make a special little video for that with all the details. Real easy. Just be a subscriber to this Sports Betting Insiders YouTube page to be entered, and you guys could win a exclusive pair of Jordans Zion 2s. So that'll do it for us. We will see you guys later.
It's all mathematics. Might be most definitely. It's simple mathematics.